Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome everyone. Welcome to our today's or tonight's discussion. And now we are discussing about how to draw a conclusion. Well, specifically, we are going to discuss about how to make conclusion in critical reading context. So allow us to introduce ourselves. My name is Nicko Tami. Now we also have Pigo Yasli, Rapli Ranger, and Ridho Wahyudi. And our contents, we are providing about definition, steps, differences, and examples. The first one about definition that will be read by Ridho. To Ridho, please welcome.
Okay, thank you for the time. Okay, let me tell you about the drawing conclusion. So what is drawing conclusion means? So we have got the definition of drawing conclusion here. So what is drawing conclusion means putting together ideas in a passage to understand a point that was entirely stated in the passage. Conclusions are opinions, judgments, or decisions that are formed based on the fact of the situation. A reader collects the information from the situation from the passage itself, and then readers rate the evidence, and evidence prove what is going to happen or the next logical steps in the information series. So that's what we have got about drawing conclusion. I'll give it back to the moderator.
All right, thank you. And now about the steps that will be discussed by Pigo. To Pigo, please welcome.
All right. Thank you, Nico. I would like to explain about the steps of how
Unfortunately, Pigo kind of freezing right now because of the connection in this place. Pigo, you there? You audible? Okay, you may continue, Pigo.
I think Vigo cannot continue it, so I can replace it. Okay. The next part is steps. Okay. Uh, how we draw the conclusion. In it, there are 4 steps that we can follow to draw a conclusion. The first step is we need to review all the information that state about the person, the setting, the thing, the event, or something like that. The next is look for any facts or details that are not stated but inferred. The next step is analyze the information and decide on the next logical steps or assumption. The last one is the reader come up with a conclusion that he get based on the situation. Okay, that's all.
Right, fam. Thank you so much for the information you have explained. Yeah. And next, we're going to the differences. So yeah. Well, before we start, I want to make sure that Pigo is still here. Are you audible?
yeah, I'm here. I would like to continue my explanation again.
You may continue the differences. Yeah. Right. So here you go. So,
All right. So I'm gonna explain about the difference between conclusion and inference.
Right. Sorry for the inconvenience, everyone. So yeah, allow me to continue what people trying to say. So it's about the difference between conclusion compared with inference. So as we can see, that conclusion is simply the next logical step in information series. A statement requires two conditions to serve as a conclusion. First, it must be logically derived statement from the information given. Second, it must not be inferred from the given statement. On the other hand, an inference is a conclusion. It is a conclusion. However, it has been reached by way of evidence and reasoning. For example, if you notice someone making a disgusted face after they've taken a bite of their lunch, yeah, you can infer that they do not like it. If a friend walks by with a graded test in her hand and a smile on her face, you can infer that she got a good grade on the test. So the idea is inference acquires a previous knowledge about us and try to compare it when we try to read the text. And by that, we're able to compile the information from our previous knowledge and the text, and then we could make the conclusion. So, right, and next, the examples. So, yeah, examples of drawing conclusions. And for information, you may pause this video and read it. And yeah, I'll give it to Ridho. Ridho, please welcome.
Okay, thanks for the time. Let me explain what examples of driving conclusion for you guys. Okay, this is an example that we have got from the internet. That is when the meaning of the word is not implied. Sorry. When the meaning of the word is not implied by the general sense of its context, it may be implied by examples. For instance, those who enjoy belonging to clubs, going to parties, and inviting friends often to their homes for dinner are gregarious. So, based on this example, we can infer that the meaning of gregarious by answering the question like, what word or words describe people who belong to clubs, go to parties a lot, and often invite friends over to their homes for dinner? What have we inferred as the meaning of the word gregarious? if our answer uh, if our answer social or something like people who enjoy company of others, so we got correctly infer the meaning of gregarious. So yes, that's what is our example of this driving conclusion. Thank you guys. I'll give it back to the moderator.
Right, so as you can see that our friend Widow already give us the example of a conclusion. So yeah, that's all I can we could present to you guys, and thank you so much. And yeah, feel free to give your thoughts and also additional information, feedback, and questions. You may send it in our e-learning. So yeah, that's all I can say. Thank you so much and have a great day, everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.